Thanks for joining us. I'm Lou Brutus, and as you can probably see from my right, your left, Lars Ulrich from Metallica has joined me. Hello again, Lars.
It's been almost 48 hours now. Where have you been? Seriously, where do you go when I'm not with you?
I couldn't live without you.
What do you do? You
I'm the bad penny on
else?
Metallica tours.
Are you cheating on me? What's going on here?
I was cheating on you with Avatar. I was with Avatar last night.
Don't make that a habit, okay?
And sitting in between Lars and I is our friend Tressa. Tressa is a contest winner from Madison, Wisconsin, and she had sent in a really awesome question for Lars. It was a basic question, but I think a really good one. Tressa, I shall pass the microphone.
Hang on. Can I ask you a question? Sure. Okay. So if you're in Madison and you send in a question, how do you end up in Philadelphia?
They were very awesome and flew me here. Hello.
All right. It must be a very important question. Wow.
I hope so.
I should probably sit down before you ask
Prepare
me.
yourself.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
What one piece of advice would you give your younger self?
It's easy.
Oh, yeah?
2 simple words in the English language. Slow down. The reason I could answer that so quickly is because somebody asked me that the other day. So I had it kind of ready. We were always in a hurry back then. On a more serious note, we were always kind of in a hurry. You're 22 years old. You're living your dreams. You can't quite figure out how the hell you got there. We never really felt like we belonged anywhere. And so we were always like kind of like just in a hurry. On stage, off stage, everything on stage was always super fast. And off stage, we're always like, where's the next beverage? Where are the next people we can hang out with? Where's the action? So it was always like... and nowadays, it's like when I think back to those days, it was all like a total blur. So if I was sitting here with Lars at 22, I'd say just bring it back one notch, half a Xanax occasionally or whatever, cocktail, whatever, just slow down. I heard, I can't remember what it was. I heard a song on the radio a few weeks ago. Now it bugs me. I can't remember which one. I know what it was. It was Through the Never. It was Through the Never live from Mexico City. And I was listening to the song. It's about a 4-minute song. And it kept going faster and faster and faster. And by the end of the song, it was like twice as fast as it was in the beginning. I was just thinking, slow down. Slow the fuck down. Why are you in such a hurry? But it was probably to, go find the action in Mexico City. So, but thank you for that. And thanks for coming out. How are things in Madison?
Thank you. Good.
Do you guys still have the building that looks like a flying saucer? That was the arena in...
Oh, Alliant Energy Center?
The what?
Alliant Energy Center.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, it was called the Madison Coliseum.
Yes.
Right, yeah. And that's so hard now because, every city had a coliseum or an arena that was called the name of the city and the word arena or coliseum. And now it's like you say, it's some corporate, telecommunications company. You can never quite figure out where you are, if it's a new building or if it's an old building or if it's the same one or, it gets a little more complicated. But back in the day, it looked like a flying saucer, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is it still there?
Yep.
Okay.
Still rocking.
So if we were to come and play in Madison, that's where we would play?
Yes, please.
All right. Yes, please. Okay, then. What else? Come on. What, you
got another question?
I'm good.
Oh, come on.
Well, that'll do it then.
Wait a minute.
I'm on the spot.
You flew all this way just to hang out?
I'm a scientist. I am not a reporter.
So what are you discovering? What are you working on?
A lot of different stuff.
Such as? Can you is it like secrets, government secrets?
No, not government, but yeah.
It's kind of
it's pharmaceutical research.
Pharmaceutical research, where we know
I did pharmaceutical research for years.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Right. And you know what, Lou? I have to admit that I was right there with you. Interesting. Okay. Well, we don't need to press you anymore. How's Philly treating you?
It's awesome.
Is this your first time here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been good to us.
Have you been to the Liberty Bell yet?
Heck yeah.
Have you been up those steps?
No, what steps?
Art Museum steps, Rocky.
Rocky.
Oh no, not Rocky steps.
What else? Other than going to MMR, Tower Theater? No, that's
we just did the historical thing this morning.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
my wife dropped me here about 30 minutes ago, and This is the last place she wants to be in Philadelphia. So she dropped me and she just ran out, and she's been texting me every 10 minutes. Like, here she is, a little bit of Bill. Here she is in some place that looks like Hamilton. You know, we just saw Hamilton last week, and here she is on the steps. And it's like I'm getting the whole tour. I left my phone in the dressing room, but I'm getting the whole tour every 10 minutes. So
It's pretty
it's
awesome.
a lot of history here, including the Tower Theater, right? Including the where we played the Million Decibel March. Remember? You guys can speak. You can't speak?
I was
No,
here
you
for
just
that.
nod along? Okay.
No, that's
They just nod
they're
along.
supposed to be off. But
What was the name of
sorry.
the place we played the Million There was a parking lot, right?
That was the parking lot. Actually,
What?
we're on that ground now. That was the
What?
Spectrum. Actually, no, it was a little bit.
No, because there
west
was a
of here.
Spectrum and there was Veterans.
Yeah, Spectrum,
and then
and
they
they're both
knocked
gone.
down one and built. It was like a lot of, like they built the new arena where the parking lot used to be. And
Exactly,
turned
they kind
the
of
old,
switched places,
And there was
yeah.
also RFK was around here, right?
Yeah, RFK Stadium was where
Where
for
we
many
played.
years they did the Army Navy game. I was there for like Live Aid. I
we
saw.
played there with on Monsters of Rock with Van Halen.
Oh yeah.
in
And I'm
88.
trying to think. I
How
remember
does it feel when
seeing.
two guys just sit and talk right over
It's
you?
really interesting.
Well, you didn't want to say anything, but I was trying to press you on pharmaceutical research, and you sort of went quiet.
What was your first big stadium show?
Lambeau Field. It was actually a country concert. I'm really sorry.
That's okay, please.
Question for you, by the way. A number of friends have hit me from Wisconsin, and they were wondering why there's no Lambeau Field show. Because it would seem like a perfect place.
Well, they were busy the day we wanted to play. There was a country show there.
There's your answer. Country music ruining America.
Careful.
It's a joke.
Okay,
That was
all
a
right.
joke. Asterisk.
You know what? Honestly, I don't have a great answer. We were sort of gunning for the 25 biggest cities, and then if you promise not to tell anybody, we're probably gonna come back and play some more next year. Okay, shh. You can't say anything either.
Not me. You, quiet. The internet is our friend and won't say anything.
Listen,
Well, trust you.
listen. Metallica saying we're going to come back and play more. I mean, that's not exactly like shocking news, right? We're just getting started. I mean, we're 35.
They're salivating
years.
at blabbermouth suddenly.
Yeah. We're just getting started. We're 35 years into this. We're just getting started. So,
Tressa, you have another question?
No, but thank you very much. It's awesome to meet you.
well, right back at you. All right then.
Lars
do we
Ulrich?
have any more questions for you? No.
We'll do
Anybody?
another segment in a moment, but for now, we'll say goodbye
Oh.
to Tressa from Madison, Wisconsin. Tressa,
Thank you for flying
very
in.
much.
Thank you.
And Lars, thank you for your great Tressa
Nice to meet you.
questions.
All right.
Hard Drive Online is brought to you in part by Napa Auto Parts. Stop by your local Napa Auto Parts store and conquer the job and Napa know-how.